Everyone, today I'm going to discuss imposter syndrome, what role it's been playing in my life recently, as well as Amy Porterfield's private paid boot camp. It's called Course Confident. It's starting tomorrow, so I'll tell you more about that in a minute, and how her digital course academy changed my life. All right, so let's talk about imposter syndrome. Because, wow, I can't tell you how much time I've been thinking that I need to get this stream going, and I've just not been feeling it. I've been feeling like I've been stuck. I've been feeling worthless. I've been feeling like a fake. And I am a partner and an affiliate for Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy. We'll get that out in the open right away. And I haven't shared a single bit of content about it. So that has been weighing heavily on me for, actually, I swear, for weeks. On top of that, I was doing some great things, like I shared my rebrand story for Momcraft Connect, and I shared a version of it, well, the backstory on Momcraft Connect and the rebrand story on Momcraft Connections, this channel. And I put so much time and effort into it, and then I think that both of them have had about 20 views. And that's just life. So, but yeah, let's talk imposter syndrome a bit, because imposter syndrome is when you feel like a fake, when you doubt yourself, and you, I don't know, like it really can cripple you. I really haven't been doing anything. These past couple of weeks, I was supposed to be sharing information. I was supposed to be making videos to talk about Amy Porterfield's awesome products. She has freebies too. I was supposed to be doing videos on that. Didn't happen. And it was so bad at some point, like I just couldn't even think. I couldn't do anything. Now, a reason why this has happened as well, because I think that when we get overwhelmed, imposter syndrome can really grab us. My kids have been homeschooled for mostly their whole lives. And they just went to school 2 weeks ago, well, I guess 3 weeks ago now. So it has been super overwhelming for me. Especially because we just have done things so differently in my household. I used to do markets, and I used to sell, in local markets in Asheville, North Carolina. And I sold my spiral talismans. You can hear my toddler in the background. And my kids would go with me. So that was pretty much what we were doing. And so, yeah, it's been so different to get them into school. And they are going to a, well, I've lost that word. When I think of it, I'll let you know. Charter is a charter school. That's what it is. So it's kind of like maybe an easier step in, maybe. We'll find out. But it's pretty challenging for me. And on top of that, I was recently diagnosed with ADHD, which I talk about in another video, which I'm dyslexic. So I'm just going to point like this because I will add it eventually, a link to that video. But with ADHD, overwhelm and executive function just, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. And that I've been feeling that, for the past 3-4 weeks, been unsure about what to do. So everything has kind of gone on hold because, if you don't take the time to take care of yourself, and also if you have to focus on something so huge like getting your kids into school, and I can't believe like how much paperwork there is. You gotta go shopping for supplies, which actually short-circuited me too, because they both entered into middle school, and I can't believe how many things we had to get for them. It was and I had to do it pretty much all by myself with the two of them and my toddler. he was loads of fun. That was fun. But that is one of those things. It just, all of that stuff adds up. And with the ADHD, not being able to pick what is the most important thing for me to be working on right now, I would say that lots of those important things should have been about me being a partner for Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy, and her boot camp, which is tomorrow, which I'll tell you a bit about after I finish having my say about Imposter Syndrome. But yeah, it's it can be so crippling, Imposter Syndrome. And it's just something that we have to work through, and we have to work on our mindsets. And ADHD, I don't know if it's like, it might be totally tied to ADHD, because a lot of entrepreneurs do tend to have it, because we're great at coming up with ideas, but we're not so great at finishing the ideas. Like, I have so many ideas, but like getting them actually finished, that's very, very hard for me to do. So, but yeah, okay, so this is a segue. Actually, let us switch gears. Let's talk about Amy Porterfield's Course Confident Bootcamp, which starts tomorrow. It is a paid bootcamp. It's $47 in 2024 when I'm filming this. And it's a private bootcamp where you actually will learn, how you can create a digital course of your own to give yourself a valuable asset in your business. So the reason that I want this segue is because one of the things that Amy includes in the bootcamp, which everybody needs, oh my, and their mindset trainings. Their mindset trainings to overcome procrastination, the fear of putting your big ideas out, and yes, imposter syndrome. I've heard it from her lips. I've heard it from countless entrepreneurs that even when they are making multi-million dollar figures, 6, 7, 8 figures, they still feel like an imposter sometimes. So that's really interesting. Like, anybody can have that. It's just hard, I think, when you're in the messy middle or you're at the very beginning, to think, who am I to be able to put myself out there. But that is one of the things. So the boot camp was that was what I ended up doing in 2022. I took Amy Porterfield's boot camp, Course Confident, and it got me on the path, because I knew I wanted to do something different. Pardon me, I think I need to swallow. It got me on the path to changing my business. I was doing a handcrafted business. Oh, and I forgot to mention the tallow products that I used to make. Handcrafted, 100% grass-fed beef fat skincare products. That's what I used to make. And I wanted to switch from that after I had my third son, who's now a toddler, and I needed to do something different. So this Course Confident was pretty awesome. And so here, let me give you a little rundown of it. So who is the Course Confident Bootcamp for? Anyone who's interested in building and launching a digital course. And actually, we can go into that a little bit too, because who might want to create a digital course? Coaches who normally work one-on-one with people or even in a group, but people, they probably repeat the same steps over and over and over again. Well, you could turn those same steps into a digital course, and then and you can live launch it a couple times, and then you can set it to evergreen, meaning that anyone can buy it any time of the year. But that way you can still be doing your one-on-one, but that takes a lot more energy. And the digital course is something that you always tell everybody. So that's a great way. But anyone who's learned anything, if you've had a transformation in your own life, you can turn it into a digital course. I'm still working on my digital course. That's another caveat. I have not finished creating my digital course yet. But the funny thing is, I like to do things backwards, and it's probably the ADHD, actually. I don't know, like I thought, I want to do this digital course. But then a lot of people who are coaches end up making their digital courses. I don't know, it's sort of, that is kind of one of the top people that that can do digital courses most easily. That is not to say that you can't do your course and you're not a coach. It's just that they sort of go together very well. And so I was thinking, I want to teach moms how to play Minecraft so that they can connect better with their kids. And hilariously, I'm about to launch my own coaching program, which is probably actually going to follow some of the exact same steps that I will eventually turn into a digital course. But I guess for me having a little bit of difficulty, I don't know which is the most important thing to do first. And I also have that imposter syndrome. And so sometimes I feel like I have to go the long, long way around. But the boot camp, though, gave me the idea. And my other YouTube channel, Momcraft Connect, is actually the fruit of that. My whole brand is the fruit of what was begun in the boot camp. And I'll get into that a little bit more in a little while. But so let's talk about what is the Course Confident Bootcamp. And it's called Course Confident, a Digital Course Creation Bootcamp. And what is it and what's included? It's a private paid bootcamp. It's just $47, where you get tons of community so that you can take action. That is actually the best part about the bootcamp and Digital Course Academy, is the community. Having someone believe in you and your idea is a complete game changer. So there are 4 live trainings with replays. I'm not exactly sure about the replays. The replays may only exist for the people who get VIP. So VIP is you can upgrade and get a couple more things, including live question and answers with Amy Porterfield. But so yeah, 4 live trainings. Then you get small group accountability so that you're guaranteed to follow through. There will be a private Facebook group dedicated to the bootcamp. It's only for a short amount of time, but use it if you're going to join. It is so invaluable. People are so helpful in that group. Also, resource sharing, question and answers, and a think tank style community feedback. Yeah, that's what you get there. The mindset trainings, they are every morning. I think they're more than just in front of the live trainings, if I recall. They're pretty much like every day of the week. And they're just 15 minutes, and they just help you to overcome the challenges. One of the mindset trainings, I remember So in 2022, I had never done a video before. And like, here I am. I've got 2 YouTube channels now. I'm doing a live stream, which I have to say I am uncomfortable doing. It's challenging for me. But let me take a quick second. Hey, is it connected? No, this. Oh, my son's supposed to be watching my live stream to be sure that it's actually live. But I guess we'll... Oh, if it's not working, it should be working.
Wait, stop.
Oh, good. It is live. Okay, see, that is what your assistant is supposed to help with. So sorry about that if you've been watching, and I actually have been talking. Anyway, this is actually my second live stream. My first one I did about ADHD, my rebrand, and a third thing that has slipped my mind on my other channel. So at least I'm here. I'm here. But yes, let me take a quick moment. I will be right back, and we're going to, let me get my thoughts in order again. Just 2 seconds. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so I'm back, and I apologize if that was obnoxious. I have no idea if anybody's even in the chat, but that's okay because I'm just talking. But if you are, let me know in the chat, and then I'll actually know that somebody's watching. Otherwise, you'll be seeing it after the fact, and that's okay too. So, yes, the Course Confident promise is that it provides a high-touch accountability and industry-leading guidance to help you nail down your digital course topic, type, price, and audience growth plan in a matter of days. It is a boot camp. It is a challenge, but at the same time, if you've been thinking about creating a digital course, or if the idea just appeals to you and it just sort of makes sense for you to do that, wow, it is so helpful to do that. Yes, it's challenging, but it really gets you momentum in what you're trying to do. So the focuses of the boot camp are prepping your course, which is the topic, getting your audience prepped by creating a course-focused lead magnet. You're going to learn how to show up authentically as yourself as well. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of awkward things that you're going to do, but it's totally worth it. And Amy is so sweet, and actually her entire team too, Team Porterfield, everyone is amazing. So yeah, and this boot camp will get you on the fast track to your course creation. And the people who are in the boot camp are the most successful students inside of DCA because they've already basically gone through DCA in a nutshell. That is what I like to call the Course Confident Bootcamp. It is DCA. It is Digital Course Academy in a nutshell. So yeah. Oh, I totally forgot that I was supposed to do something very cool. So let me let Amy tell you herself. Okay, this is something I've never done before, so hang in there. Let's switch. Okay, let's hope that this all plays.
Well, hey there, I'm Amy Porterfield, and a big thank you to my sweet friend who graciously gave me the opportunity to pop in here with some exciting news. I'm about to host a bootcamp called Course Confident, and it's for those who are digital course curious. Maybe that's you. Maybe you've seen someone teaching something online and you thought, I think I could figure that out. I could do that. Or maybe you offer one-on-one coaching, or you have a service-based business and you've been realizing that to scale your business, you need more hours in the day, or you need to figure out how to clone yourself. Maybe you're in a 9-to-5 job that you know is not making you happy and you dream of starting something of your own. My Course Confident Bootcamp will help you come up with a profitable and impactful digital course idea, one that you are perfectly positioned to teach. And inside the bootcamp, you'll learn how to decide how much you'll charge for it, and I will help you make a plan for finding your future students. Good stuff, right? So you'll literally go from being curious about a digital course to confident that you can create and sell a course that makes earning money totally separate from how much or how little you work. The entire bootcamp is 2 weeks. The trainings are live, but also recorded, and it's just $47. It's pretty risk-free, and it's a way to explore how creating and launching a course might just be the perfect thing for you. So I invite you to join me, and all you need to do is read the caption below for all the details. Well, hey.
All right, let me switch. Okay, that was pretty interesting. Okay, so maybe I can do some more videos that are reaction videos. So yeah, actually Amy said it really, really well, that this, yeah, it's streamlined. It makes it easy. You get your feet wet. It's a great way to try out creating a digital course to see if you can even do it. Like if you have an idea. And yeah, she just, it's just great. I don't know. The way she says it is just so upbeat, and she talks like that all the time. The reason that I am a partner, or AKA affiliate for her, is because of the type of person that she is. She really wants people to succeed. And she also shows, she shares like the reality of her life, and, she's not very tech savvy, and sometimes there's some fun stuff going on, but that just makes her so much more approachable. So anyway, there we go. Yeah, the boot camp is amazing. If you're wanting, also here's another thing, if you are wanting to leave your job, or if you are wanting, or if you're a full-time mom like me and you want to do something different, of course, like there have been so many courses. I took a course to learn to make planners from another DCA alumni. So I ended up creating my planner. Good things take time. And it needs a revamp, but that's okay, because it's something that I created with the help of a digital course. Also, there was a digital course, Go Diaper Free, for you mamas out there. And that is Andrea Olson. So she also went through that course. It's really neat. There are so many courses. You end up making friends with other course creators. You end up helping each other. And that actually is one of the most important things, I think, that this bootcamp can introduce you to, and that is an entrepreneurial community. Because being an entrepreneur, whether you're a mompreneur, a solopreneur, or an entrepreneur, mompreneur being an entrepreneur who is a mom and who cannot separate that, solopreneur being a single person owning their business and running their business, and an entrepreneur, from what I've from what I've learned by researching it, an entrepreneur is actually someone who will create a business and sell that business, and then create other businesses and sell those businesses. So they're all a little bit different, but there's still a lot of creativity and a lot of hard work involved in all three of them. So yes, as a mompreneur, solopreneur, or entrepreneur, just getting your feet wet in Amy's Course Confident Bootcamp can connect you with this community. All of a sudden you have people who know what you're talking about too. You may be learning a lot of language, a lot of words along the way, but a lot of times you may be explaining your idea to someone, and if they don't have that mindset and that entrepreneurial view, they may be you may have to explain everything multiple times and they just don't get it. But when you are in a community of other mompreneurs, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, you're all, as they say, it's like you found your tribe. They are people doing what you're doing. And so they understand the hardships that you're going through. They understand imposter syndrome, back to imposter syndrome, right? And it's just, that can just change your life by itself. So anyway, I'm going to say, let's leave off of the boot camp right now. There will be a link to my affiliate link in the description. So I would like to talk now about what Digital Course Academy has done for me. It started in the boot camp, but it went on through when I joined Digital Course Academy. So I have to look at my notes. Yes, I joined in 2022, and yeah, I've already mentioned the community. It's immediately I was surrounded by the most supportive people I've ever met. They all believed in me and my course. And that is so priceless, because as moms at home, as mompreneurs, as solopreneurs and entrepreneurs, it can be incredibly lonely. So having someone actually know what you're talking about and then support you and be like, yeah, that's such a great idea. That's absolutely priceless, and it can make you soar. So that's amazing. But yeah, I learned how to create a digital course, and what the right course was. And obviously I have not finished my course, but I definitely believe in her course. And like I said, it has changed so many things, because I've learned so much about digital courses. I've learned about business. I've learned about marketing and problem solving. I have networked with so many entrepreneurs, course creators, mompreneurs, solopreneurs, and it's just improved everything about my small business. It's made the messy middle less hard. It's still a mess. I'm still in the messy middle, but I'm getting to the end of the messy middle, and it just feels really good. So also it helped me to grow my business, because I've actually, a lot of times solopreneurs, they have their business and they only want to do they want to do everything. And I used to pride myself on that. I used to be like, I want to do absolutely everything in my business. No, I don't want to hire anybody. I can do it all. But the reality is we can't. We need help. Like, I could use help right now. That would be fantastic. But at the moment, I can't do that. But I have hired several virtual assistants. Oh my gosh. And that is a game changer in itself, to actually have the mindset shift to be able to do that. That was something I couldn't even imagine before. Because like my products, my handcrafted products, that business was never, ever, ever going to grow, because I never wanted it to be done in a factory. I wanted it done in my kitchen by me. So anyway, that was a lesson learned. But at the same time, I needed it. It felt really good to me. And I had my children home with me, and it was good. So, yeah. Also, the personal growth, my mindset shifts. I've had quite a few of those. And they are in my planner too, because they have become my mottos. So I used to be timid and unsure, and now I feel like I've got this. Minus when the imposter syndrome pops up. And yeah, like yesterday, I couldn't have even imagined being here talking about this today. I was sunk under the waves. But I got there, and actually my sister helped me get there because she was body doubling with me. That is a thing that ADHDers actually kind of need. They do better work if they have someone who's kind of hanging out with them. So if you've ever felt like it's hard for you to fold your clothes, or it's hard for you to clean something unless someone's there with you, that is actually body doubling. So my sister was body doubling on the phone with me pretty much the whole time. And she said, I said, oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you were there for me. I really needed that. And she said, no worries. She said, you sound so much better than you did. just a couple minutes before, you were so lost in the woods, and now you found your way, and and you're just busy working it out. So yeah, that's one thing. I totally have a new perspective on failure as well. And Digital Course Academy and all of my interactions with people helped me to get there with all the other entrepreneurs, because actually you won't, another saying, progress, not perfection. If you try to make it perfect, you will never finish it. That's my other favorite one. Perfect is the enemy of done. Perfection has stopped me in my tracks so many times. And actually, live streams free me from that, because I'm not editing it. Yes, I'm saying yes, I'm moving back and forth and having a great time making some mess ups. But at the same time, that means I don't have to worry about trying to sound perfect. I'm just saying it. It's out there. I'm okay with it. So failure's important. If you don't fail, you can't make it better. And another saying in my book, failure is a stepping stone on the path or the road, depending on which one I put. Failure is a stepping stone on the path to success. I think I saw a quote somewhere. I can't remember exactly, but you can look it up. Thomas Alva Edison said something like if you haven't failed 10,000 times, I don't know. It was something about some crazy amount of failures. It means you didn't try hard enough. And you haven't failed until you stop trying. But you just have to keep picking yourself up. Once again, mindset. And it works for everything, not just your business. It works for life. And things don't have to be perfect. But yeah, so those are some of the things, and the bootcamp and DCA, they both gave me the confidence. So funny. My YouTube channel, actually, my first one, Momcraft Connect, which it used to be called some other things, but you can see that in the video about the backstory. It's actually meant to be a part of my course. Because with Minecraft, I found out you cannot have Minecraft videos behind a paywall. So, but anyway, with my course, it's a part of it. So that, and also, creating content on YouTube is far more rewarding than creating content on social media. I have spun my wheels so much over social media, and I'm done with that. If you found out about this video on social media, it's only because I copied and pasted it from YouTube. Just so you know. But anyway, so back before the boot camp, I could never have imagined doing any of this. And and I think at this point I have 105 subscribers on my Momcraft Connect channel. My Momcraft Connections channel, which is the back end part, the business part, the mompreneur part of my business. I've only got 9 subscribers at the moment, but that, when I start making more content, this is the beginning of the more content. So yeah, we just have to keep taking steps forward. So I believe that right now we've talked imposter syndrome. We've talked about the boot camp. My toddler needs to go pee, so I'm going to have to go in a minute. And how Digital Course Academy has affected me. So that's what we've talked about. Let me know in the comments if any of this has lit a fire for you, if you've had any aha moments, and if there's more you want to hear about, because I definitely want to talk more about these subjects. Let me play one last video. Oops. Having cards. And he says he has to go, and then he's okay for a couple of minutes. That's just kind of... Okay, all right, we're going to share one more video. Let me get into the thing. All right, so here's from Amy.
Hey there, Amy here. I'll be fast because I'm literally about to kick off my once-a-year boot camp called Course Confident. If you've been meaning to get inside and check it out, now's the time because we start tomorrow. If you're even the tiniest bit curious about whether you could come up with a profitable digital course idea, one that would let you work from anywhere and grow your income without working more hours, this bootcamp is for you. This bootcamp was created to help you decide if a course is a good fit for you, and if it is, help you kickstart your course journey the right way. It's only $47, and this is the only time I offer this bootcamp all year. It's literally now or next year, my friend. So check out the caption for where to grab the link and register, and I will see you first thing in the morning. Well, hey there, I'm Amy Porterfield, and a big thank you to my...
What happened there? Okay. Technical... Oh no, you're seeing my mess. Let's switch. Mess. Okay, yeah. Okay, see? Imposter syndrome had me completely stuck. I should have been talking about this, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it, but my sister said to me, well, can you keep working on it? Are you going to say, no, I can't do it? Or are you going to try? And I don't know. Something happened. I was talking about all of my difficulties, and she was helping me. She probably needs to become a life coach, actually. She's great. And I just, I got it all together. She helped me. She body doubled with me. I got it done. And just in time, because the boot camp starts tomorrow. So I'm going to see if I can't share this places, but I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you like the things that I've been talking about, I won't always talk about Amy Porterfield and Digital Course Academy, but right now, yes, it is that time of year again. So if you miss the boot camp, it's until next year. And just, let me know. Let me know in the comments where you're at. And I cannot wait to talk to you again soon. one step closer, right? In progress, not perfection. So have a wonderful day, and hopefully see you in the boot camp. Love and light.